Welcome back to the Hockey Shop, source for sports. We're in Goalietopia with Cam Matwib. I'm so happy to be back. I choked up.
I know.
Excuse me.
I just flying by the seat of your pants, right?
Yeah.
Got ya. Ladies and gentlemen.
The year is too early. I promised to be nice to you in 2025, Cam, and you push the buttons like that. Let's just go straight to the product. Vaughn VX1. We talked about the pads and gloves last week.
Yes.
V11 for some people. VX1 pants. Velocity Pro Carbon.
Yes.
Very popular in the National Hockey League.
Very.
In large part because of the double flaps. We've told the story, but I don't think shared the name of one NHL goaltender that switched to these pants after watching this segment the first time Vaughn brought this out. So we're moving the needle, baby.
Good.
All right.
Hey,
so how is Vaughn moving the needle by pushing this new model forward? We've still got NHL legal 9-inch legs, right?
You're doing great, man. Like
that's the same.
You've already called out the double flaps. You've already called out the 9-inch barrel.
Okay, so what's new? I mean, the fit and finish is really nice. We've got the same material that you almost called by a different brand. Quick slide in different parts, high wear. What's this on the back?
Flip it over.
A little extra padding and a... I can read. Cut guard.
I love this. I think this is great, and I think every brand should take notice and add something like this. It's not...
So, Cam, I love that you love it. What the hell is it?
Cut protection. Okay. It's exactly what it says it is.
So just like in this area here?
So that lower part of the back of your thigh. Now, this is a very specific situation where you might get it. But, however, a lot of guys, as they're swinging and recovering, can catch themselves in the back of the leg as they're swinging and recovering up. So, having that extra cut protection back there is an area that is exposed. Like, you really don't have anything back there. So, having that extra shield, having that extra protection, I think is a great, great, great idea.
Sounds to me like somebody's kicked himself in the back of the leg before.
I have. You have too. You know it.
I usually get it lower, actually, down around the calf, which is why I make sure I wear cut-proof socks.
See? Hey, we're literally around on ice, skating around on ice, okay? So anything we can do to make sure that we protect ourselves, great, great, great idea. Okay, continuing on with the pant itself and some of the new features. So that cut guard, we covered that. We already talked about that dual flaps in terms of that protection.
They're so nice.
They are very nice, very flexible too as well. They've redesigned...
Right out of the box, hey? Like lots of mobility.
Exactly. So we've always kind of equated these pants to a bit of that gym short fit. I would say the SLR is a little bit more of that gym short. That said, this has no internal belt, a little bit more cut rounded as a barrel style.
Because, of course, an internal belt would be illegal in the NHL.
Yes. No good.
No
they are good depending on who you talk to.
Easy.
So, looking at the actual hip flexion of the pant itself, so this is something they've had more segmentation to this year.
A little more mobility?
Yeah, but it also creates a little bit more of a tapered fit to a bit of a degree as well. So say you do hammer on that waist belt a little bit more, that is going to suck in around your waist a little bit more, or you can leave it loose, widen it out, create that room for that tuck in.
Vaughn has always been known for mobility in their products. It feels like, having not played in them, but that feels like something that's going to continue here.
Yeah, and not as a saturation of like any protection, for sure. Like, this is one thing I can't try.
Very protective.
Yeah, and these pants...
Not as, the one caveat, you got to point it out, like, because it is, NHL legal, which means, and you mentioned the tapered fit, like, Correct. It's smaller. This isn't, there are bigger, blockier pants if you're not bound by NHL rules that you can buy, but you're not sacrificing protection in this smaller, mobile package, even if you are sacrificing a little bit of blocking space.
Correct. So a couple more key features to really go over. Another one that's really loved and liked, adding that tab for your knee pads. So you lace in your knee pads into the pant.
Do you do that?
No, I don't.
Okay, just curious.
This is, again, preference. Nobody can tell you how to exactly wear your gear, but hey, options are great. Creating that flexibility in terms of those other ways to wear your gear is always a great idea.
And you can see those extra padding blocks on the inside. Like, it is really, again, like I said, a very popular model in the National Hockey League. This may, whether everybody's wearing the brand new one or not, like, this model is very popular, the Velocity Pro Carbon. And they're not going to wear it if it's not protective when you're facing those shots on a daily basis. So protection is not an issue with this
Correct.
pant.
Aero mesh liner all the way throughout too as well, with the exception of the internal of the thigh, because that changes to nylon for those blocks. That said, nice breathable material, nice and lightweight, helps the pant to dry a little bit faster. Last thing to cover, obviously we talked about protection, Pro Carbon enhanced protection all the way throughout the pant, and especially in those high impact areas. Other than that,
If you have questions about
Yes.
sizing, fit, how it would integrate with different chest protectors depending on what you're wearing now, just call Cam and his crew.
604-589-8299 or 1-800-567-7790 or check us out at thehockeyshop.com.
That's all I got.